हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू योर क्रिकेट शो। मैं हूं युवराज, यह है मेरा दोस्त सौमिल। जैसे कि आप सबको पता है, T20 वर्ल्ड कप कुछ ही घंटों में शुरू होने वाला है। एवरीबडी इज एक्साइटेड।
We are excited as well. So we are going to review the top 6 countries in this World Cup. So let's get into it, shall we?
या लेट्स गो। तुझे क्या लगता है हाउ वेल दे आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म इन दिस वर्ल्ड कप कैंपेन?
South Africa, I think, काफी अच्छा टीम है. I thought slightly bowling heavy. Only one all-rounder in Marco Jansen. Batsmen भी काफी अच्छे फॉर्म में है उनके. But bowling heavy इसलिए है क्योंकि I think because of the single all-rounder, if something was to happen to him, bowling depth चाहिए because none of the batsmen from the top can bowl part-time. So इसके लिए उन लोग ने caution के लिए I think उन लोग ने bowling heavy रखा है साइड.
Fair enough. And who do you think कि key player रहेंगे from batting side and bowling side as well?
Right. So key players I think batting side से in my opinion Klassen and Tristan Stubbs. ये दोनों काफी अच्छे फॉर्म में है तो
Right.
I think they'll be the key players for them to finish the innings from the batting perspective. And bowling side से I think Keshav Maharaj and the spinner Shamsi both will be crucial. Especially Shamsi because उसने Caribbean Premier League में काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है.
Right.
So he has that X factor to perform well in the Caribbean.
And weaknesses के हिसाब से क्या चीज है? You have already mentioned about the bowling heavy side. What other thing that you could think about?
Yeah, I think weakness वही है कि all-rounder की कमी है. And none of the batsmen can bowl at all. So I think that's their weakness. But उन लोग का batting heavy bowling इतना अच्छा है कि I don't think they'll face an issue in that sense.
And then the last question South Africa के लिए, do you see them getting into the semi-finals?
Yes, I mean difficult नहीं होना चाहिए for them to qualify through the group stages into the Super 8 and also then move into the Final Four.
Yep.
So I think I definitely will pick them for the Final Four. क्या लग रहा है तुझे न्यूजीलैंड की टीम के बारे में? What are their strengths? What will click for them?
Personally मेरे लिए very strong team on paper. Flexibility in the team given the all-rounders and part-time bowlers that they have. बहुत बहुत बढ़िया टीम है यार. मतलब on any given day based on the opposition कोई भी टीम दे उतार सकते हैं खेलने के लिए. So it's a very big plus point.
Yeah. And do you think they have any concerns?
Not major concerns, but current form of Rachin Ravindra and Daryl Mitchell is a bit of a concern. Finn Allen and Devon Conway, I would like to see them opening. So, and then Kane Williamson and Daryl Mitchell का जो form है, and then strike rate that they play with. अगर दोनों batsmen opening के cheaply चले गए, so 3, 4, 5 you're looking at that big gap of not having that run rate push forward. So that's a big concern.
Okay. And key players to watch out for, who will perform the best in this World Cup?
Batting side से Conway and Finn Allen, I'm watching out for. Head start that they are going to give New Zealand is a key factor. So batting side से वो, and bowling side से as we all know Trent Bolt has been phenomenal in IPL 2024. पहले ही ओवर में विकेट निकालते हैं, so that's a very crucial thing for any team to have. And then Santner is one of my favorite bowlers. जो वेरिएशन से डालते हैं, डेक का जो इस्तेमाल करते हैं, बहुत ही मजा आता है देखने में. तुझे क्या लगता है हाउ वेल इंग्लैंड गोइंग टू परफॉर्म एंड देन क्या पॉजिटिव्स है टीम में?
इंग्लैंड ने काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम अनाउंस की है एज डिफेंडिंग चैंपियंस. उन लोग के पास काफी अच्छा बैटिंग फायर पावर है, especially with Will Jacks in the middle order and Phil Salt at the top. And additional positive I think ये है उन लोगों का कि Kyron Pollard, who's a local from the Caribbean, is going to provide a lot of local knowledge to the team. वो एक बहुत बड़ा पॉजिटिव होगा फॉर द इंग्लैंड टीम.
राइट. एंड देन वीकनेसेस के हिसाब से क्या लगता है कि व्हाट कुड बी द फैक्टर दैट कुड हैम्पर देयर प्रोग्रेस इन द नॉकआउट
वीकनेसेस
स्टेजेस?
वीकनेसेस के हिसाब से आई थिंक उन लोग के पास डेथ ओवर स्पेशलिस्ट बॉलर्स ओनली सैम करन है, who goes for slightly lower than 10, but then बाकी कोई भी बॉलर नहीं है उन लोगों के पास डेथ ओवर्स फिनिश करने के लिए. So I think that will be their key weakness in this tournament.
Right. Okay, fair enough. And key players के हिसाब से who do you think will be the game changer?
Game changing innings, I think Phil Salt up at the top. He will be a key player for them to start the innings. And in the middle overs, it will be Will Jacks. But then in the bowling department, I think key player would be Adil Rashid, who's their only recognized spinner.
Right.
So I think he's the main player for them. Maman, West Indies. क्या लगता है वेस्ट इंडीज के बारे में? What do you think is their strength?
वेस्ट इंडीज सम्मान के लायक है ये वर्ल्ड कप में, ऐसे आई फील. होम कंडीशंस पे खेल रहे हैं ऑफ कोर्स, सो दैट्स अ बिग एडवांटेज. दूसरी टीम इज शेयर पावर फ्रॉम टॉप टू बॉटम, so they can ping the bowlers out of the park any given day. And last point is they can take the game deep into the death overs with the batting lineup that they have. So yeah, very strong team.
Any concerns for them?
It's not the bowling lineup उनका जो है, it's not recognized at the moment. Not inexperienced, but जिस level पे आजकल जो गेम चल रहे हैं, they are prone to that sort of gameplay. So they would have trouble defending the big totals if that comes to. So yeah, I feel.
And lastly, key players. What do you think? Who will be the key players for them?
Nicholas Puran, जिस फॉर्म में बैटिंग कर रहे हैं आईपीएल में की थी उन्होंने, एंड देन इवन द वार्म अप गेम्स में भी जिस तरह से बैटिंग की है उन्होंने, सो दैट्स अ commendable thing to continue the form from India to your home soil is very good thing. Roman Powell, the captain of West Indies team, is going to be a very key player in that middle order to take that run rate forward. And then in the death overs, you have Andre Russell and Stefan Rutherford, who are the gun batters and then just finish the game off without even realizing that the game is out of your hands. ऑस्ट्रेलिया, उसके बारे में क्या ख्याल है?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है. उन लोग का 15 प्लेयर्स स्क्वाड काफी बैलेंस्ड है. plenty of all-rounder options. तो उन लोग के पास पार्ट टाइम bowlers है in the main batsmen that they have. So काफी अच्छा लाइनअप है उनका for this World Cup.
Right. And तुम्हारे हिसाब से concerns क्या हो सकते हैं for the Australian cricket team?
I think concerns. I think mainly it is Warner's form up top. Travis Head अच्छे फॉर्म में है, but I think David Warner का form is a concern for me. So he will be a key factor for the Australian success in this World Cup.
And then from bowling perspective, what do you think could be like 19-20 हो सकता है?
I think wicket taking options उन लोग में सिर्फ Zampa और Stark है, who are also like run कम देने वाले bowlers. तो I think वो उन लोग के लिए concern होगा. बाकी जो भी bowlers है वो can go for runs, but I don't necessarily think they are like wicket taking bowlers as such.
Right.
So I think ये दो concerns है उनके लिए, Warner's form and wicket taking ability in the bowlers.
Okay. And key players to name?
Key players, Travis Head, the opener.
Yep.
Adam Zampa, the spinner, are the key players for them. So last but not the least, Matrubhumi, India. क्या लग रहा है इंडिया का chances in this World Cup?
बहुत high chances है to reach the finals. Batting lineup तो strong है ही starting से, but इस time complete bowling attack भी लेके आए साथ में. with बहुत सारे spin के options and then Bumrah, so that's a big plus.
Yeah, and do you think they have any negatives?
Not many, but उनका जो finishing role जो है रहेगा batting में death overs में is highly reliant on or heavily reliant on हार्दिक पांड्या एंड शिवम दुबे. सो उनका क्लिक होना बहुत जरूरी है इंडियन टीम के लिए, अदरवाइज 35 रन शॉर्ट रहेंगे एस्टिमेट टोटल से. एंड बुमराह के साथ जो दूसरा ओपनिंग पार्टनर रहेगा बॉलिंग में, he needs to be disciplined because Bumrah ke against not everybody will take chances to go after him, so he needs to be disciplined. He needs to go for wickets, but needs to be disciplined that runs leak na ho to take out that pressure from the opposition.
And in terms of key players, what do you think, who will be the key players for the Indian team?
Sky with Supla shot, is going to be a very good thing to watch. It's just the way he bats, Mr. 360. मजा आता है देखने यार, मतलब it just amazes you कि like कैसे ये shots खेल
कहाँ
जाते
से
हैं.
मार रहे.
Exactly. So it's very good thing to have him in our squad. So Surya Kumar Yadav, ऋषभ पंत, द कमबैक किड, बहुत अच्छी इनिंग्स खेली आईपीएल में, एंड देन आई होप दैट ही परफॉर्म्स वेल इन दिस वर्ल्ड कप फ्रॉम द बैटिंग साइड. बॉलिंग साइड में बुमराह इज जस्ट ऑल राउंड टैलेंट दैट वी गॉट. कहीं पे भी उसको बॉलिंग डालने बोलो, ओपनिंग में बोलो, मिडिल ओवर्स में बोलो, डेथ ओवर्स में बोलो, यॉर्कर्स, स्लो बॉल्स, just pure all round talent.
Look past that man.
Yes.
So yeah, Bumrah
is there, and then with Kuldeep Yadav, the emergence of the Chinaman from the last 2-3 years, बहुत तारीफे काबिल performances दिए हैं. So Kuldeep Yadav is the one to look out for as well in Indian squad.
Do you think they'll make it to the finals?
I am 90% sure that they are there in final 2.
And what about lifting the World Cup?
I hope they will lift the World Cup. They'll break the jinx of the not winning the ICC trophy since I guess 2014, 2013 Champions Trophy that we won.
That was our review of the top 6 teams in this year's World Cup. Do let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.
और ऐसे ही कई सारे वीडियोस थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड कप कैंपेन हम आपके लिए लेके आने वाले हैं. So stay tuned.
Until then, like, share and subscribe to your cricket show.